Test. Testing, testing. Just doing a little kind of a short test stream tonight, checking out the Streamlabs streaming application for iPhone. Streamlabs, of course, is the company that produces OBS, Open Broadcast Server System. I'm not sure what the S in OBS means. It's a very popular streaming platform for gaming and such. Hey, it's Suran. And Slight Sounds was using it the other night. And I've been kind of looking around for a different app. I've just been having some problems that I'm trying to troubleshoot. I don't know whether I'm having an app problem or a connection to the router problem. Sometimes the phone does drop connection to my local router, and that would break the connection as well. So I don't know where my problem is, but I thought I would at least give some other products a try. So mainly I'm here checking out Streamlabs, and I'm always interested in feedback on how the video is, how the audio is with the new program. I've been using Wirecast Go from Telestream most recently, and generally have not had a problem, but the last 2 times I've used it, it's crashed out on me, which, shuts down the stream and causes me to have to either go back in, and then that's a new stream event, and so, people have to find you again, and it's a big hassle, so... So we'll see if this one, we'll do something kind of short tonight, just to see how the app works, see if it'll stay connected for a half hour or so, and we can chat and hang out for a little while. How's that sound? It's Laney Lane, hello. Since this is just kind of an impromptu thing, I don't have a nice selection of brand new trigger objects tonight. I just have a few of the things that are here around the streaming desk. I've got the big bubble wrap. We've seen this before. We can play around with that. I've got the construction paper. This is actually the construction paper I used this morning shooting a pencil rummage video. So these letters are probably in reverse, but you can get a sneak peek at what I wrote with the pencils on the construction paper for the pencil writing sounds. Hey Louie, thanks for stopping by. Just doing some app testing tonight. Let me know if it looks okay and sounds okay. But we've got that construction paper. I've got this these Dove chocolate covered cashews, and this, I'm trying to be very careful with this one. this plastic is very sharp and really forward, really, really loud. I can barely touch this thing. Yeah, Suron, I hope the pencil video is good. It didn't quite, well, I shouldn't talk about it, I guess, because I'm probably one of those personalities that you could accuse of being a little bit too critical, a little too hard on myself. So I can sit here and tear holes in, in the stuff I do all day long, but that's not good for me or you. I had a couple of goals for that video. Didn't quite achieve them all. I've been kind of falling behind on my trigger, what I'll call trigger videos. So I took a shot. It was kind of experimental. But I'm putting it up tomorrow, and we'll see if anybody likes it. So, how was everybody tonight? Are you doing okay? Let me know if, excuse me, let me know if things are looking good and sounding good out there with this new app. It doesn't quite give me the same feedback in terms of data on the screen about how things are going. I've got a frames per second. I don't have a bit rate indicator, so, and plus, we all know, or if you didn't know, I'll tell you that streaming, in general, wreaks havoc on audio. And that's just the nature of the beast. You gotta pound that data down to size to get it to stream. With data rates and all that. So streaming wrecks audio. So we'll see. We'll see how this app does it. All right, thanks. Good. I'm glad it's watchable out there. Hope you guys are doing okay on this Tuesday. Almost to the middle of the week. Hope if you're working out there, you're having a good work week. If you are a student, you might be just going back to school this time of year. I hope that transition is treating you well. We've got that going on in spades here at the house. People going back to school and stuff. Always a busy time. Always a lot of things to manage. A lot of plates in the air. But we manage, I suppose. We got to take those little opportunities where we can get them and try to chill out and relax a little bit. Laney Lane. Laney Lane's in school, and your kids went back also. Wow. You've got a lot going on there. Yeah, I've got two in school also. I just recently went back. Yeah, and you're right. It is chaos. Getting everything laying flat at the beginning of the year, trying to get used to the new routines. They're doing something new with our system. The kids go to school for a slightly shorter day on Wednesdays, and they actually changed the bus schedule this year so that the buses actually come about 40 minutes later on Wednesdays, and they'd never done that before, so it's kind of a weird thing. Kids had to remind us of that tonight because we didn't even think about it again happening tomorrow. Us old parents, it takes us longer and longer to learn new things, I guess. That happens. But looking forward to it. Laney Lane, something similar, but only one day a month. That's interesting. I think in our system they do that for teacher professional development time or something like that. I'm not sure. But both of the kids are in choir this year, so we're looking forward to choir season. What's funny about that, of course, is that I was in band in middle school, and there always seems to be this, for whatever reason, this natural rivalry between the band kids and the choir kids, and I remember that from back when I was in high school, and I kind of observed the same thing now with my kids in school. But my kids are both in choir, so I guess I'm a choir parent now, even though I was a band kid back in the day. But it's been awesome. I love going to see love to go see the kids in these big choir productions. I mean, neither of them are going to go on to be professional musicians or anything, but that's kind of not the point. It's an amazing team building and kind of family away from the family kind of experience. And they both seem to enjoy it, so I think it's good for them. I know I enjoyed my short time in band. I didn't continue it into high school, but I still hung with the band crowd because I had already made those connections in middle school. So but it's good. It's fun being a choir dad. Here's this bag I need to be careful of. This is one of those that you just barely touch. Barely touch. Yeah, I think tomorrow's video is just going to be called Pencil Rummage. I finally made that video that we talked about here, I think 2 streams ago. It's the pencils and the glass mug and the little bowl. I'm not sure I ever showed this. It's still sitting here from the video. It's a little plastic bowl with 3 of the little manual pencil sharpeners in it. You got the green kind of rectangular one, you've got the blue round one, and the red heart-shaped one. This video has a lot of some primary colors in it, I guess. And so there's rummaging with the pencils and the glass mug. There's sharpening, lots of sharp bits left over from the shoot. And then the writing on the construction paper. It ended up being a little bit of a... had to be careful about how sharp I got some of those pencils, because a very, very sharp pencil doesn't get along well with construction paper. It'll, tear a hole right through it. Hey, Jared. Thanks for stopping by. Just a short little test stream tonight, testing out the Streamlabs app and trying very hard not to make too obnoxious a crinkling noise with this Dove cashew bag, because it is very sensitive. Cool. Thanks, Jared. How you doing, Jared? When's your next video? Do tell. Spill the beans. I think I'm going to be able to shoot a short video on Thursday morning as well. That's going to be a tracing video and also whispering. Well, there's some kind of absent-minded whispering in the pencil rummage video too. It was supposed to be indistinct muttering, but it came out a little more distinct than I intended it to. But that's okay. But the tracing videos, I think, gonna have some whispering as well. I got a comment, I think, just today about doing more whispering stuff, so I'm a little bit of a chicken on the whispering stuff, to be honest. It's a bit outside of my comfort zone, and I'm very self-conscious when I do it. But some people seem to dig it, so I need to try to push myself a little bit and stick some of those in there from time to time. Oh, sinus infection. Yikes. That is no fun. Sinus infections do not make good ASMR. Hey, Slipshod, how you doing? Well, I hope you do get to sleep tonight, Slipshod, because you deserve to get to sleep. It's good to see you. How you been? Sketcho, you had to get surgery for a sinus infection? Is that for real? That sounds like the worst sinus infection ever. So I'm going to make a mental note and come back and see what this stream just did. The display on the app froze, and then I think the stream froze, but then it came back. So I wonder if that was caused by a connection issue between the phone and the router, and I wonder if this app has a better recovery, a way to recover from dropped connection or something like that. If that's true, then that's going to be worth it to change to this app just from that alone. So yeah, we'll have to play that back later and see what the deal was. But it looks like both the phone and the tablet are in motion, so had it since December last year. Said it was a worst case for a teenager. Man, that is, man, I've just never heard of a surgical remedy for a sinus infection before. I mean, antibiotics ought to knock that out, right? I mean, it's a bacterial infection, right? Hey, Rowan. Thanks for coming. Agony for 4 days. Oh, gosh. I can't even imagine. I mean, I've had one. I'm sure I've had one before, but thankfully not too often. Hey, everybody in the chat should give Jared requests for his next video, and if you're not subbed to Exploring with ASMR, then do get over there and do that, okay? A lot of excellent kind of old school trigger oriented videos with also great ambient candlelit frames a lot of the time, so do check that out. Just great stuff to just chill, just put that stuff on and just yeah, the old Dove bag is a bit tricky. Do I have anything else reasonable up here on the shelf? Can I do something with this blue plastic bowl and maybe the wooden? Maybe I can do something. This sounds like one of those super subtle Ephemeral Rift sometimes gets into these super subtle tapping sounds that he just build an hour-long video around these incredibly subtle. You guys hear this at all? There's Cold Hunter and Shane K. How's everybody doing tonight? We're just doing a little testing, little app testing, little stream testing. Please be on the lookout for freezes. Stream freezes. We're kind of testing how the app comes back from that sort of stuff, as I grab random things and try to make interesting noises with them. Shane's doing great. We love to hear it. I'm noticing that the chat messages showing up on the stream are lagging even farther behind the actual YouTube chat window, so that I'm already responding to it before it even shows up on the screen. So that's interesting. It's like a double lag or something. Odd combination of plastic pencil sharpeners and pencil shavings in this little bowl from the video this morning. Cold Hunter says audio quality good. Camera quality is a bit off. I don't know. It's the same phone. It's my iPhone. I'm just using a different app. It's the it's the FaceTime camera, and it says I'm sending at 720. So I don't know. I think that's what I'm usually sending at, but it's a different app, so we should expect a different kind of stream handling protocol, I would assume. See what the playback looks like when the video processes and comes online. Yeah, I don't know. When Slight Sounds was using this the other night, she had the messages coming up on the screen too, but with so many of these streams recording the chat messages and playing them back on replay anyway, I don't know how valuable it is to have it come up in two places like that, but my other app wouldn't do that, so I'm happy to try it out. Slipshod UK, the YouTube app, Android, 4 to 5 seconds. It's pretty early in the morning / late at night over there, Slipshod. You should get some sleep. But I'm not the boss of you, so there you go. Yep. 3:30 in the morning. My goodness, people. Would you have to work in a few hours? Living on the edge, yes indeed. I just hope you're not airline pilots or surgeons. Well, you should get a good night's sleep no matter what your job is. So I'm seeing some lagging again. Looks like the image on the phone is frozen. None of the numbers are moving. Oh, so the video is lagging, but the audio is not? That is strange. Yeah, look, I've got nothing moving on my phone display. And yes, I'm seeing that same choppy lag on the video monitor on the tablet. But by looking at the phone, it looks like the whole thing has locked up. The messages aren't advancing. The frames per second number is not moving. Overload the comments. I don't know. These are pretty small streams. We don't have walls of comments like the big channels do. I'd be very surprised if. I'm also getting an orange stream health indicator, so it does look like something with the encoder. Darn it. Well, that's why we do tests. Unfortunately, there are no controls or anything on this interface to try to recover or reset the stream that I can see. Well, again, this is why we test. Well, I'll probably go ahead and call it then, and maybe next week. I haven't done any big testing with the YouTube app itself. You can stream from that app as well. Maybe Tuesday night is. Cold Hunter asks, have you thought about using Twitch to stream? Actually, I have not, because I don't have any viewers over there. All my viewers are here, so I'd be talking to nobody on Twitch. And I don't do this enough to try to actually build another audience over there. I mean, I'm at, just over 3K subs here after a couple of years. So, I gotta stream where the people are. I do know a lot of the bigger channels are starting to cultivate, kind of parallel followings over on Twitch. But no, I've never entertained that. The warning video before streaming. Yeah, I've seen other people do that. That would be an interesting experiment to see how many people would show up if I did try a Twitch stream. I've never. I wonder how the Twitch app is for phone streaming. That would be. I mean, like my maximum concurrent is from all the streams I've done has been like 31. So I mean, it wouldn't take too many people to, get to the same size that I have here. But I get 31 from a sub count size of over 3,000. So the yield is pretty small. But little misty-eyed asks about the gas lamps. The mantle's still good. I think I've changed both sets of mantles once since I did that video. The neighbor across the street, her mantles get knocked off sometimes because she has a service come in to mow her lawn, and sometimes they bump into the pole with the big lawnmower, and it knocks the mantles down. And so when last time I replaced hers, I replaced mine as well because they were getting kind of old and shrivelly. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close this up because I don't want to continue too long with the video being real choppy like this. But I will leave it up for a week, and it'll be available in the ASMR Radio streams playlist as usual. Okay. Thanks for helping me test tonight, everybody. I'll gonna do this again next Tuesday night, I think, and we'll try the YouTube app then and see how it goes, okay? So we'll see y'all. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night or Wednesday very early morning. Get some sleep over there, people. Well, take care and see you all next time, okay? Bye-bye.